Order, order. Good morning. This is the Health and Social Care Select Committee. We are live from the Palace of Westminster, and we are this morning, Tuesday the 5th of December, taking our first evidence session of our brand new inquiry into men's health.
And we're also able to bid for money from the big lottery. So we got money for 3 years. We're currently going through another bid at the moment, and we're having discussions, as we speak, really, with Big Lottery about it. And that's great, but I don't think it's a massively sustainable option. And I think one of the approaches that we took was to work with Men's Health Unlocked, the partners on that, but also the network, to try and represent all of the diversity of the organisations. And I think that was probably what was missing in Leeds. So there was a consortium of women's organisations called Women's Lives Leeds that we worked really closely with, and we really looked at their model as a consortium of all of the different talents and interests in the city. So I think there is definitely a need for recurrent funding for that, because otherwise you start up a brilliant project. We have become, I think, an expert reference group. So if people have issues around men's health, they go to Men's Health Unlocked. One of the approaches that we took was to work with Men's Health Unlocked, the partners on that, but also the network, to try and represent all of the diversity of the organisation.
Thank you. Do other local authorities contact you, Tim, all the time and say, we've heard about what you're doing in Leeds, how did you do it?
Yeah, a bit of that, yeah. Well, a variety of different people. So myself and colleagues, so colleagues from Men's Health Unlocked and Alan have presented at various different conferences. So we often get inquiries about that approach. And I think there is similar great work happening up and down the country. I think we're just lucky to have done the needs assessment and to have built on that work, but also have a really strong foundation. So I think we try to share it where we can.
Brilliant. It's really, really interesting. So interesting.
And my last question is for Tim. I do know quite a bit about the work that you guys do in Leeds. You have someone that promotes it really well. But the question I wanted to ask, it's about the Leeds dads and the fact that you managed to get 1,000 fathers together. Because I'm about numbers. How on earth did you do it?
Well, I can't talk to it. Errol leads that Leeds Dad programme. Would be able to. I can give you some of the contact details around the work that they do. They're a brilliant group, and they're incredibly diverse, different backgrounds, different ethnicities. All sorts of different men that go to that group. I think it's by being fun, and it's by being accessible in different places. But I can forward on the details.